Welcome to the Art of Conscious Living TV. We're at the Heirloom Festival in Santa Rosa, California, 2015. So very pleased to have mother and son who are very, very eco-friendly and knowledgeable and conscious eating and very knowledgeable about GMO. So we're going to talk about this and how this happened in this beautiful family.
Well, I remember actually when he was born, there were baby food containers at that time that said non-GMO on the top. I still have one because I made a comfrey salve and I used one of those containers. So I've actually known about GMOs for 16 years now, whereas a lot of America are just now waking up to the fact that they've been in our country. So I believe that you've been steeped in really good food. He lived on a farm for a long time. We had a farm for 6 years. I grew a lot of food for him. Of course, I nursed him, and he's as healthy as can be. You know, he's never had a problem.
Where was the farm?
In North Carolina, where we lived.
And was it organic?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not on the farm anymore?
No.
So
now,
do you find it hard to get the organic vegetables and the non-GMO in the urban living?
No, I don't actually, because I'm very connected to our local farmers. I make sure that I either go to the farmer's market every Saturday, or now I have a farmer that I work with directly, and he sets up at a yoga studio, and we go every Tuesday morning with our bags, and we get our produce, whatever's in season, and it's a really affordable way to have organic produce. And we know it's non-GMO.
Is that in the San Francisco area?
Oh no, that's in Asheville, North
Oh,
Carolina.
you're from Asheville.
Yeah, Asheville.
Okay. Well, tell me about your beginnings and what your mother imparted to you from at what age. I know we spoke earlier with your companions, but what was your experience with your mother? Were you rejecting it right from the beginning, or did you embrace it totally? Or was there some rebellion going on?
There was never any really rebellion at all. I actually flowed with it quite nicely, and she used to always admire that I would tell like companies and other kids and like the doctor if they tried to give me like a lollipop, I'd say no, I don't want that.
How old were you?
I was 9.
Younger even, yeah. On the playground, I remember a child trying to give him candy, I think like little Laffy Taffies, and he's like, no thanks, I don't want the sugar. But I always gave him other alternatives that he could have, you know, and especially when we got into the raw food diet for a while, we found out that there was a lot that we could do to make amazing treats and chocolates and things that were really good for us. So he was, I mean, always.
So it sounds like as a young little child, at 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, you were accustomed to things being more in the natural state. And so later on at 8 to 10, you figured out that that was just the way to be.
Right.
And you could tell the taste was very, very different.
Yeah.
Between synthetic and natural.
Right. Before I really, up until that point, I didn't really have a comprehension of what was good or bad. It really didn't. I mean, I just ate whatever made me feel good, and that was what was important to me, especially for like most kids, because I don't know very many like really little kids who have a full understanding or awareness that the world is the way it is now, and that you have to be very conscious. So I'm really glad that she helped guide me. It's really brought me a long way, quite well.
Do you get a lot of attention from your fellow teenagers that say, oh, why are you this way? This is so weird. You know how teenagers can be. They can be very brutal.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, they kind of want to put you down because you're not following the ordinary flock. But they're all going to McDonald's.
So
you don't want to go there.
Yeah, it's happened so many times. I'll get lots of people will be like, what is that in your lunchbox? Like, what is that? I've never seen that before.
And they're going to ridicule you because of that.
Yeah, so most of like the kids have been brainwashed into knowing or thinking that this other food is normal and like it's good for you it's not affecting them at all. It just tastes good.
So tell me, in that scenario, what you say to the other teens.
I normally just tell them what it is, and if they make some remarks, I don't say anything. I'm just like, okay. I really try to just, you know, I let them have their own little fits about different stuff like that. So.
Right. So there's no changing their mind. You just accept the way it is and what it is.
Yeah, I just go with it. So.
Okay. Yeah. And you know that you're going to be like this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Very natural and organic and non-GMO. This is not just a moment in time or a fad.
Yeah.
This is just the way it is.
Yeah.
And you know that The reason being because of your health.
Well,
Contributing to your well-being more or less than the synthetic food would be doing.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, he looks in our refrigerator sometimes and says, I am so blessed. We are so lucky. We are so lucky that we have all this food.
Health is our wealth.
Yeah, and to hear that from a young person is just, it's so beautiful. And already he's a wonderful soul. He's just an awesome person to be around, you know. But it's just nice to hear gratitude, especially from a teenager, you know, when the refrigerator is full of wonderful food and he can grab a juice and, you know, a green juice and go out the door and he's like, man, I drank that green juice, I was feeling really tired and then now I feel really awake. He's like, that really helped me get through my day.
Beautiful.
And to hear that, it's like, right on. It's like, fist bump.
Well, thank you both.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.